Alrighty,
Turn you to.
so continuing the glorious journey. Allied, I do have one more question about your character. Well, two, but one is an important one. The other we can
Is it
figure
Moore's
out.
Law's boss?
No. Well,
Oh,
maybe. Um,
hey,
who are you in mortal life? Like, what's your mortal side?
Squishy.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's put this
Uh,
another way. Who did you used to be before you realized that you were a changeling?
what? Oh no, wait, that's right. Our resources are tied to the keep. We don't have actual individual resources.
You can, but you didn't take any, so generally
Yeah,
you would
no.
be drawing from the pool.
I was just poor. I was just a poor uh street urchin, I guess best way to put it. I think street urchin's the right term.
Really? Because we
Yeah,
were thinking porn star.
I could have taken porn star. I don't have resources though for it.
I mean, I didn't say you were good, but
You're beautiful enough, Allied.
Am I just that guy that stands in the corner of the shoot, or the
You
swap-in
also
guy
have
when I have to get like a face
stamina.
view? You know
I
what?
wonder
Sure,
where.
fuck it. I'll be a porn star, a former porn star. Just why not?
I mean, he's an Autumn City.
see, what would you have been? What makes sense with your actual stats? Law and politics. You could have been like a clerk, just in some random bureaucrat's job. Just little gray days until you finally manage to break out of that.
Yeah, sure.
That fits with the skills you have. Okay, so who's ready for a wonderful ride? Maxi, yours seems reasonably complete.
Kinda, maybe. Yeah, more or less.
Okay, so let's go through it. First of all, well, take us through the stats like we've done in other campaigns, so we know that the math lines up and what you've actually gotten.
Yeah, I put physical as primary, so I have 7 dots. Most of them are in dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Mental is secondary. Well, pretty balanced distribution.
Mm-hmm.
And social is tertiary, but I get 2 dots of appearance for being Autumn She, so it's still pretty balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Then talent, skills, knowledges.
Okay. Let's see, math. All lines up. Okay, good. And then we get to the freebie expenditure. So, where do your freebies magically get shoved into?
6 of them go into glamour, 5 into willpower, and 4 into upping scene by 2.
By 2.
Yeah,
Scene,
ramps up 2 per dot.
scene 2 by or by 2, because I think I don't think it's 2 per dot.
Yeah, it is. It's on page 144, I want to say.
Yeah, scene is 2 per dot with freebies.
What was 144? Okay. Art realms are 2 per. And corrected. Alright then.
Alright,
And
so like 5. So
and then you have experience expenditures, and there you have
Yeah, most of it went into pyretics, so I have 5 in that, and about a dot in Dragon's Ire, and the rest went into Worms again for fair.
okay. What's the 4/4 Dragon's Ire 2, right?
Oh yeah, this was.
Was it?
Yep.
it
Okay.
was? I thought arts were 5 times.
No, also 4 times and
Nope,
Worms.
parts are 4 times.
They are 4 times. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I made
You-
sure to double check that when I was calculating out everything for my character.
Okay.
Still proof of high.
Yes, just recalculate. Let me check the math on this. So, you have 3 arts for free and 5 realms for free, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And that means that this would take 12 and 16 for pyretics.
Okay, I made a little mistake there. I think, yeah.
Wait, let's calculate it out. So 12 plus 16, that would be for levels 4 and 5. So that would be 28 there. But then if you took pyretics to 3, you would need to also buy level 1 of Dragon's Ire.
Yeah.
I think you fucked the math up there somewhere. So
Wait, if I have 2 dots of pyretics, then the third one is 8.
yes, and new art is 7, so you save 1 point by buying Dragon's Ire 1 with XP.
Yep.
You're better off focusing. Okay, let's calculate it out. Assuming you have Pyretics 3. 4 and 5 is 28 there, and then we have 7 and a level total of 39 to buy up all the arts to the current levels. So you would have 1 more experience point than you currently have, I think.
Okay, I mean, well, that makes spending it easier, I guess.
Other than that, it seems good. So, title. If you have a title, you are gonna need a house to that it is associated to, so you're aware.
Yeah, in which, where do we put house?
I'd put Undersire.
Okay, I will just take the same house as Allied.
Alright. That's good. What else? What else? What else? Group pool. That's self-explanatory, and you wanted chimerical pet.
Yep.
Okay. We can discuss that after we work out the details of the character, because then I will have a better idea as to what would fit that character anyway. Okay. Let's see. Let's go through the list here. So, let's see. The kith you have chosen. Now you need to choose a court.
I will go silly.
Right? And then we have legacies. So you have 2 of those. You have a Seelie and an Unseelie legacy. Did you have any ideas as to which of those would work for you?
Oh,
Mm, Judging from how you've built this, I think you might be going for kind of a fighter setup. So, courtier is probably not a you thing, but something like paladin might be.
yeah, that seems sensible.
Or squire for that matter. Those seem to be the most fitting for what you seem to be building here.
Yeah, I think I will go Squire.
Righty. Then you're gonna need to pick a hero. And who it is that you are sidekicking for.
That's obviously the Baron.
Oh dear, never contradict or undermine your hero. Okay, well done. I
And you
think
should probably get a better idea of who's there, though, to be honest.
no.
I've
This
basically plotted out my character right now.
that is perfectly fine. I do think that given that choice of the Sealy legacy, Fatalist is the only appropriate Unsealy legacy.
I mean, I can't disagree.
Okay then. I'm glad we worked that out. Okay. Let's see. House, that would be House Liam, which means your banality will be at 4. You already changed that. Good. Attributes, abilities, etc. you assign. Advantages, arts and realms as well. What is your steaming, as in the Changeling, Wilder, or Grump?
I will go Wilder.
Then it is your choice whether you want an extra point of glamour or an extra point of willpower. But I think you've already chosen in favor of glamour there.
Yep.
Okay. Birthrights and frailties. You are, I think, aware of yours.
Yeah, I'm aware.
What about merits and flaws?
Yeah, I wasn't sure on those.
Okay. Did you have anything specific you were thinking of?
Hmm. I mean, I might take Chimerical Magnet.
Okay, what does that do?
Chimera notice you more often than usual. In most cases, this is beneficial, but more often than not, it causes problems. Chimerical beasts on a rampage will tend to turn on you before attacking others. Nervosa find you irresistible, and spirits of all types prank you constantly.
Okay, You're literally gonna get tripped by the local guardians of the freehold.
I mean, it's not like he's not doing something that Allied isn't already doing, which is managing to place himself into a very uncomfortable position.
I mean, or maybe I should go with the Allied as my hero theme and take an oath to make sure I protect him.
Oh dear. I mean, what do you think about this allied? Well, that's silence. So yeah, I think we have his
I think he's hauling
permission.
stuff for a couple of minutes.
I think we have his permission then for you to take a 5-point Oathbound flaw, so you die if you ever fail to protect him. You literally have to stand there with a blank expression on your face while he's fucking his vampire friend.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah.
Oh
I
boy!
mean, he's not saying no,
Oh dear.
right?
So where are you gonna put your 5 shekels for selling your soul?
Oh god.
You know, amend that to protect and serve.
I think I'll take another point of glamour.
Okay.
And well, let's see. Maybe I can get a merit or two for 2 points.
There are some pretty decent 2-point merits. Like Danger Sense.
It's fine, Allied already has that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could take heir to the throne.
Want to be an heir to the throne? I heard you want to be an heir to the throne.
I mean,
That-
I could take night side.
Night sight. And that I assume just lets you see in the dark, right?
Yep.
I think it removes blind fighting penalties is what it functionally does, but yeah.
Depends. If it's supernatural darkness like Shadow Cloud, that wouldn't cut through that.
Yeah. That's
Which
fair.
might or might not be a thing in this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think night side is pretty useful if we are otherwise just humans. Well, you know.
Regardless of
Taste
lighting
buds.
conditions, your eyes adjust automatically. Or entering pitch darkness.
So essentially,
so-
anywhere that Auspex would be able to see, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Bottom of 177 if you want to see it for yourself.
I would suggest considering Iron Will with the willpower you've stacked up there. Having someone who can't be dominated might be an advantage.
How many points is Iron Roll?
3 in
It's
this.
3. I would have to take another flaw.
I mean, if you're... I mean, if
You've already sold your soul for 5 freebie points. What's one more? Let's be honest here.
Yeah, let's find one that fits.
No, that's the thing. He hasn't sold his soul to me. He sold it to Allied.
That's true.
That's worse.
What's wrong about selling stuff to me?
Nyaxi is taking a 5-point flaw to protect and serve you, or die horribly.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a flaw.
Alright, I'm gonna go find the Oathsworn flaw, because that's technically a merit for me if I take a small, if I take a low one. Because then that's a free bashing
Because you're a
level.
troll,
and
right?
point of strength. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a troll.
I would seriously consider not letting you take that. And
Yeah.
you would have to essentially decide amongst yourselves, because if a flaw is supposed to be something that fucks you, or if it gives
The
you
thing is-
benefits, fucks
Yeah.
you out of all proportion.
No. The way the troll works is that the more oaths he takes, the more powerful he becomes. But
Yep.
he is still sworn to those oaths.
Yes,
Mhm.
but
Also, dying is only worth 4 freebie points. Being deserted by your fairy soul is 5. So yeah, Oathbound 187, bottom 187, top of 188.
I'd say it's probably all right. I would just say that you can't take more than one oath off of the flaw.
Yeah.
Personally.
We'll see when we get to Aru.
Mm-hmm.
So 188 you said. That was for the floor, right? Wait, I'm looking in the wrong place. There it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see, how are we gonna arrange this one actually so we don't overdo it? Because let's try and keep this in line with the system, shall we?
Sure.
This obligation, like just trying to protect Allied. If we go with take reasonable precautions to, keep him alive, or, make an honest effort to keep him alive, instead of, just being suicidal about it. That could be like 2 points worth of task. You're just meant to, always help with protecting him.
Yeah.
We could say that you have to try and keep him alive. Or at least, operative term being try. And if he dies without you having at least tried to prevent it in some way, we could essentially give you a bad luck for the rest of your life that translates to 2s counting as a botch as well after the event. That way you don't get immediately fucked, but if you don't actually try and protect Allied... So, if it's a threat that you are doing something to ward him against, you're gonna be fine. If something completely blindsides you, then you're gonna get hit by a curse.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, I think that's a little less fuck you and a little more balanced, I think. It seems semi in line with what they're saying with the flaw and how it should balance out.
We're going on a magic journey, my friend.
If the Tremere drains you and you had ordered him to do nothing, he's gonna get fucked.
A magical journey, my friend. And make sure I'm home by morning.
Alright. So that's merits and flaws.
Yeah, I need another 1-pointer.
Alright, because is Nightsight 3 points?
I mean, if I go with Iron Will.
Well, Iron Will is 3, right? And you already have 5.
Yeah, but I also would like another point of glamour.
Wouldn't we all?
Right, I will just drop willpower by 1 if I take Iron Will. To 8, that's still high enough.
Keep in mind, if someone tortures the fuck out of you to the point where it goes on for long enough, as in a couple of days probably, to leave you permanently scarred, you will lose Iron Will eventually. Because your willpower will eventually drop as a result of torture. Which is a real possibility in this. But yeah, you can do that. Glamour was what, 3 per?
Yep.
Let's double check that, because I think they make shit like that on occasion rather expensive. Yeah, it's 3. Alright, that seems good. Freebie points, merits, and flaws we've assigned. Thresholds and antithesis. So, how would you normally harvest glamour from normies when you have to harvest from normies?
Let's see. I will go with create calm.
So, like soothing people?
Yeah, I think.
Oh dear. So what, you bring Allied a cup of coffee after he's done?
Yeah, this sounds good.
Oh, my lord, I see you are done. I brought you coffee as per usual.
Oh, thank you. Such a good man.
God's fuck. Okay. So far, so good. Are we forgetting anything on this? Let's make sure.
Yeah, we still need an antithesis.
Antithesis. Yes. So, what is it that fucks over your fairy soul?
Oh, that's a good question.
So it would be an action.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I have a good one for you. You're a she
Oh,
of
shoot.
action, right?
Yeah.
If you ever have to do paperwork.
I mean, it makes sense.
Okay then, write that in. And just because this is kind of important to sort of classify the character, what did I assume she used to be before learning that she's a changeling?
An athlete. It makes sense with the dots, I think. Well, with most of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's reasonable enough. Alrighty then. And what about your chimera pet?
Huh,
Also, where is the stuff on chimera creation and where is the stuff on backgrounds as well?
I remember it was way down, but the backgrounds are simply on one, just sorry, 169 for the backgrounds part. The page is apparently 320 for the Chimera itself,
Okay.
or the creation.
Semi-intelligent and able to communicate. Okay, what did you have in mind for your pet Chimera, Nyaxi?
An animal.
Okay, of what kind?
I mean, I was thinking maybe a bird, maybe a dog. Maybe a dog fits better actually. Though
Okay.
Allied already has that many dogs around. Yeah, no, I think a dog is okay.
Okay, so notes here. I will take a look at what I can actually give the dog with the points available.
Okay.
Okay then, and I think we are generally done. Who is mostly ready to go next? Looking at you, Aro.
Yeah, I know. I was reading through something else real quick. So yeah, I have I have character creation pretty much already done, unless you want to change anything from it. So start off with attributes.
Yes.
All right. So first off, I'm a troll, so I went physical, mental, social, because I basically made this character literally to guard people, literally to guard allied. So yeah, I made a fighter character.
You call him Lord, but truly he's bait.
To all that matters to the Fae is that he is a lord, and therefore, yeah, no, he is he is a lord according to the conventions of Fae society, and therefore I shall call him lord.
Right then.
So yeah, I went 3 strength, 4 dexterity, 3 stamina, because strength. While I made a melee character, strength is less important because I can always pick up an oath or something from the flaw, and then that will help buff the strength there as well. Mental, I decided to go 3-2-3 because I don't want to have a mental stat at 1. We've seen how that works out with Victoria in the other in Kale's game, and perception is always nice to have. Really nice. And wits for the initiative bonus. So for my hold on, I'm gonna take that down. So for my abilities, I went talent, skills, knowledges, because of course I did.
All right. And I think changelings use the same amount of points as vampires, so I think you might be missing
Yes, they do.
1 point. All right, you put that into enigmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to shuffle things around a bit.
Then let's see. The math does seem to line up.
Yep.
Okay. Take me through freebie points. You don't seem to have written those down at the moment.
My freebie points are actually going into the rest of the stuff there. I have them recorded down. They're all going into my they're going into stuff like the arts and
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Take me through those because I need to make sure you've gotten the totals right.
Yep. I have a merit that I have earmarked because of course I do. for the starter freebie points.
All right.
But right now, I've ticked up 4 freebies for buffing actor, 2 for buffing Fae, and I have 2 points for the shared anchor background, and then I have 4 points for taking up time.
Okay, so that is currently 10 by my count. I think.
It looks like it's 12 to me. 4, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. 4 for actor, 4 for time, 2 for Fae, and 2 for the anchor
Oh,
background.
you said 2 for time. Hence the mistake. Okay.
Oh yeah, time plus 2. My mistake. So yeah, no.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I miscounted my freebie points. I think I have some. I have a freebie point floating around somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a freebie point floating around. I'm just going to use that to knock off one of the flaws I have earmarked for what I want after that.
All right. Well,
I can always drop it into willpower, worst comes to worst.
yeah, just take me through what you actually have earmarked so I can comment.
All right. So for the character, I picked up Danger Sense as a merit just off the base freebie points.
Okay. Danger Sense was 3, right?
It's 2 points in this, actually.
Really? I see. Okay then. That is retarded, but sure, the dreaming warned you of your intentions.
Yep. I picked up the lifesaver flaw, which basically means I have to roll willpower difficulty 7 to just murder someone.
No, that's not what it said.
Or not.
That's the basis of it. But what you roll is whenever someone is wounded, you need to roll difficulty 7 willpower to avoid trying to heal them.
Or at least protect them. I think so. Just to protect them for that.
It said to try and heal them.
I have no healing skills. I don't think I'd try to heal them when it'd just be worse.
That's what the flaw says. That's all I'm saying. If he can let you change it a bit around to do that, that's fine.
That's not what it says.
To take a person's life except in the most extreme of circumstances, you have no problems with killing animals and will kill human creatures to protect others if necessary. Senseless death in all forms repulses you. You feel those who commit murder should be punished. Tend to the wounds of injured parties in your presence. Yeah, I have no healing skills.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. You have to tend to the wounds.
Yeah.
Heal them.
I have no healing skills. Why would I heal someone when it would just make it worse?
I would say you would still have to try. Unless you know that there's someone who's better there, in which case you would, if you fail, be yelling out for them to get the fuck over there and, save them. But if, if there's no one better there, then yeah, you would have to try.
Fair enough.
I am reading this.
I at least have dexterity to try and help.
Oh no, that would
Dexterity
be
and
wits.
Yeah, I have some dice in that, though. I wouldn't be very confident in my abilities to help them out.
It's fine, just use horse tranquilizers.
Anyways, so and then I am also stacking up gut instincts with those freebie points, if that's all right.
Gut instincts. Where are they?
It's the anti-ambush.
It's the merit thing, and it's particularly
Gut
different from
instincts,
Danger Sense.
Top of 181.
Because it's basically that he doesn't know per se that things are happening, but his body will respond regardless.
Yeah, I'll dodge the bullet before knowing it's there, kind of thing. Functionally nullifies surprise.
Okay, so
Maybe not dodging
essentially,
bullets.
if you're talking to a vampire who's about to engage, you will try to leap at them before the dominate goes off, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, more or less.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. I don't think he
I'll-
can do mental stuff per se with gut instincts, but it will let him his body will just
Don't
instantly
worry,
react.
I'll find a way to balance it.
Yep.
Okay. I was just saying that's what I kind of recall about it. I'm still
So
looking on other stuff myself.
that's -3 on that, and I think you are currently balanced on freebies.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we do it like this? Tick down for now your realms to what they would be after assigning the free points that you start with and the freebie points.
All right.
And then we'll see how the experience lines up.
There we go.
Okay. So you would have started with 2 in Actor and 3 in Fey, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that goes up by 1, and that goes up by 2, taking both to 4, and time goes up to 2. Okay, lines up so far.
I actually already have the math out for this. So pushing prop from 0 to 4 is 23 XP. Kicking time to 3 is 6.
New realm is 5 though.
Yep.
And second level is 3.
3 times current.
Yes, you should be doing this differently. You should be buying prop 1 with freebies and then taking both up with experience. You'll save a little bit of XP.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
There we go. Mild help with min-maxing.
Yep, it helps.
Okay, so let's see. So time 2 and 3 is 9 and prop is 18, I think.
Yep. 9 and 18.
So that's 27 XP spent. What else are you spending experience on? I think Dragon's Ire 4.
Yep, which is 12 XP.
Okay, which takes us to 39. You have 11 left.
I'm gonna kick up Kenning to 3, which would cost me 6.
Alright, that takes us to 45.
I'm not quite sure where I want to put these last 5 points, though.
Well, if you're acting as a bodyguard and as a protector, having a dot of stealth so you can get rid of the difficulty penalty might be useful.
That's true, and I could actually kick it up to I think I'll kick it by a dot of stealth, and I'll probably kick up a dot of etiquette as well with those 5 points.
Okay, then
so I don't embarrass myself.
Then we are at 50.
And that's that.
Okay, so backgrounds, title. What house did you have in mind?
It was a coin flip between Scathic and that one, the G that one. But I think ultimately I settled on Gwendolyn. Just let me double check what they gave me, just so I can remember what to keep in mind.
Cleaning roll, craft roll.
Yes.
For a bowgun. Depending on how you approach it. Dex athletics or dex empathy, maybe?
Well, when you want to be
House,
stealthy,
let me pull the name up.
when
I
you
am
want
of
to be
House
stealthy,
Wydian.
Wydian. Okay. striving to be open and honest in its reign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a useful power.
Yep.
The Kiss Seed is gonna be so proud of you. Wait, what?
Wait, about what?
I can roll perception kenning to just detect a lie against their manipulation subterfuge. Just flat out just
Cool.
roll it. Yep.
What's the difficulty based on?
It just says it's I think it's a contested roll versus their perception
but
or their
But it would be more accurate than essentially. I'm gonna, since we already use perception empathy in a similar way, essentially you're gonna be able to, as long as you beat them by one success, tell if they're lying and which parts of what they're saying are lies, much like I rule Metaseria 1.
Yep.
That might be useful when dealing with Epic's character.
But given that you are a member of another house, and no less, are not just a bear squire, but you are a knight, as in someone that is capable of holdings of their own, we're gonna need a reason as to why you're there, and why you're helping him, and what your obligations to your actual house are, and what's expected of you from them.
So the way it seems, the house, yeah, it seems like they're like the way that they portrayed themselves is they're the protectors, they're the wise ones. I'm probably there to keep an eye on him, given that everyone doesn't really like the House Leon because they seem too close to their mortal lives. So I'm probably there to keep an eye on him to prevent him from straying too far from the Cathane way.
Okay.
The Changeling way.
So, let's see. High standards trying to be open and honest in their raid. They expect no less from those around them. Okay.
Yeah, just if they insult the honor of either my house or myself. It says, must take revenge commensurate with the slight before the next sunrise, or suffer banality, joy.
So, offend Aru and then hide.
Offend Aru and have to beat him in a sword duel. Have fun.
Does Aru have a title so that I may address him?
He's a knight.
Yeah, I'm a knight.
Oh, fuck.
You're still one title pip above me. I tried to make sure that my title was one pip below yours.
Nixie, deal with him.
Man.
Okay, let's see. How would this mission be put to you? Yeah. So they care about honor and to some extent tradition as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think your mission from your house would be here to, on one hand, and that's the open part of the mission, make sure that the alliance with the werewolves doesn't fail.
Yeah.
And keep an eye to make sure that a she-lord does not go too far, what with his proclivities and all, in the pursuit of that alliance. And, bring dishonor upon the whole race of changelings.
Yep.
So your job is to cockblock Allied if he goes too far.
Don't let him fuck
Yeah.
other kinfolk.
Too far. You can never go far enough.
Welcome to why I'm here to watch you.
So,
Isn't that why I have the werewolves?
They're
No, they're
watching
there to make
you. They make sure
They
that.
have their reasons to watch you.
Listen,
I'm a hostage now.
if you try to
Pretty
back
much.
out of the wedding, they are gonna load a shotgun with cold iron and you're gonna get married, boy.
And I'll be there helping them
A literal shotgun wedding.
if necessary.
Is it even possible to make cold iron bullets?
They would be inaccurate because you wouldn't be able to effectively machine them. It would be like
Oh,
a
wait,
modern
wait.
gun. Yeah,
Shotgun shells totally could make those. I can see that. I'm not sure you can actually make
Yeah, the
bullets out
pellet.
of that, though.
it depends on who's making them. There are creatures that could, but it would be difficult, and there's a good chance they would be inaccurate.
Malefactor.
Sorry, I just suddenly got really curious about that, thinking about, I wonder if that's even possible.
Probably not in a
Fascination.
fully automatic weapon. Probably not.
It'd probably work better just as buckshot, to be honest.
Yeah, I think buckshot would work great. You just need little pellets.
Yeah, just full a fucking. Well,
They shoot you with a musket.
Heck, I know.
It's just like,
I know one of the easiest ways to make cold iron already requires you to make them into small pellets first. Just remove
So
that
just stuff those
aspect.
into a musket or into a shell, and you've got cold iron, and you've got a cold iron gun.
they
Yay!
pull out the blue
I
I mean,
think
the
that
Malefactor will make an automatic shotgun with cold iron bullets.
wait, what? I mean, you can easily do all kinds of bullshit. That's not going to be a problem. They're going to be able to shoot your ass with cold iron if they want to.
I hope not. That goes against me very badly.
Tough.
Well, I'm afraid you're gonna have to deal with it.
Well, I hope you're not getting shot. I hope the only person getting shot, if anybody, would be me from the werewolves.
I don't think
we're
you're
not
gonna
even-
complain if the werewolves come for you. I'm sorry. Back to the regular way of things.
I mean, you probably deserve it at that point, Allied, if
What are
the
you guys
world.
doing with that shotgun? Why are you loading cold iron into there? Oh no.
I don't think I'd help them with cold iron to that extent, because that's basically taboo of the highest order. It's a useful weapon if you want them dead and gone, but no changeling will never kill another changeling if they can avoid
It's
it.
against traditions. Remember those?
Not against the traditions. You eat banality for it more than that. More than that, you eat
It's
banality.
against the traditions. You're not even
But yeah.
supposed to own shit like that if possible. Also, Aru, Allied's flaw, sleeping with enemy, is now literally a flaw because
Yeah, now that actually
What-
has to distract me every time that they he wants to go and slip out.
Wait, are you
Oh, yeah,
constantly
well-
watching me?
Yes, he's
Yes.
constantly watching you.
Oh, this
I have
is getting
investigation 3. Don't fuck with me.
weird. I need you to run out and get us some pizzas for the night. Go find why the pizza man is like.
Don't
Okay.
worry, guys. I got a plan. A very stupid plan.
All right. So, Aru, resources. Where do those come from?
I mean, remember the story about it being the retirement package for being a policeman before? Yeah, I'm thinking that's where that came from again this time, because I was figuring that this guy was probably in one of the serve and protect sort of serve and protect jobs, and like the first thing that came to mind was policeman, and I'm like, you know what, that would also justify having some firearm stocks, so that's where I'm going to put some of my points.
I'm not
So yeah.
seeing it because What did you go with in terms of seeming?
Seeming. I am. God damn it! There's no place to put the seeming on here. Wildling.
I just put it in generation.
Generations for court.
Oh, well, fuck. Sire?
But Wilder, okay. I don't know, how early do cops retire in the US of A?
They are either forcefully retired or they retire the same time everyone else does, which is
So-
when they feel like it. After like 20, 30 years.
Mm,
Changing don't awaken that late, Haruman.
They do sometimes,
Yeah.
but it does make him a rarity. I'll let you go with that, sure.
Okay.
You probably do try and stay inside the freehold when you can, because you wouldn't age while you're, in chimerical
Yeah.
spaces.
Yeah, I just have to be careful to avoid to avoid going nightmare and bedlam.
It's fine. The pervert can fix you.
So Allied is the pervert now?
Yes,
Why am I a pervert?
Yeah.
sleeping with the enemy. Much.
Perfect conduct.
I mean,
Well, no, that's not perverted.
mortals,
perverted.
Tremere, werewolves, the list goes on.
I just have a very large list of clients.
I mean, isn't half
And
down
this is
trusty
why
about
you are a porn star.
He used to be. He's not anymore.
If you'll excuse me, I have to reload roll 20 again because of
Yeah.
the issues.
Yeah, I'm having the same on my end. Actually, I'm gonna
So am
split
I.
the
Okay,
Oh, me
recording.
too.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, same.
So taking a break while we fix this because it's time to split the video anyway.